What's up guys, today's video is about the top 10 anime where MC unleashes his power to protect his love. We love this kind of anime that has a romance where you get involved in a big battle that endangers your girl. In order to protect his great love above all, he ends up discovering a new power beyond his limits. Can he save his girl? This top 10 is especially for you who dream of living a story like this. Number 10. Monster List. A foxy temptress. A strange, misty tree demon. A girl with the power of the goddess Xianija. Being caught between these women is a feat in of itself. But our hero, Feng Ji, must fight in order to protect the peace and save the world. Number 9. The Devil Ring. When freshman Xiaoan puts on a ring of unclear origin, a terrifying devil leaps from his mouth and his life is changed forever. Shocking historical secrets are slowly revealed. A blood devil calling himself King Zhao of Shang. A race of heart-eating zombies. A dubious group of Taoist priests that fight against them. Mysterious beings of the supernatural world who can blend into human society. Number 8. Blood Blockade Battlefront. Supersonic monkeys, vampires, talking fishmen, and all sorts of different supernatural monsters living alongside humans. This has been a part of the daily life in Hell Salem's Lot, formerly known as New York City, for some time now. When a gateway between Earth and the beyond opened 3 years ago, New Yorkers and creatures from the other dimension alike were trapped in an impenetrable bubble and were forced to live together. Libra is a secret organization composed of eccentrics and superhumans, tasked with keeping order in the city and making sure that chaos doesn't spread to the rest of the world. Pursuing photography as a hobby, Leonardo Watch is living a normal life with his parents and sister, but when he obtains the all-seeing eyes of the gods, at the expense of his sister's eyesight, he goes to Hell Salem's Lot in order to help her by finding answers about the mysterious powers he received. As soon as he runs into Libra, and when Leo unexpectedly joins their ranks, he gets more than what he bargained for. Blood Blockade Battlefront follows Leo's misadventures in the strangest place on Earth with his equally strange comrades, as the ordinary boy unwittingly sees his life take a turn for the extraordinary. Number 7. Isekai Cheat Magician. As regular high school students, Taichi and Rin disappeared in a beam of light. When they came to, the two of them were already in a world of swords and magic. Finally getting away after experiencing an attack by monsters following the suggestion of adventures, they headed on the path towards the guild. In the guild, the two of them found out that they possessed unbelievably powerful magic. Thus, the regular high school students transformed into the strongest cheats. Number 6. Witchcraft Works. Honoka Takamiya was perfectly happy with his complete average and normal life. His primary problem in life was that he shared a school with the school's princess, Ayaka Kagiri. Both girls and boys fawn over her, which makes Honoka's life difficult since he rides the same bus as her in the morning and sits next to her in class. What's worse is that if he even idly interacts with her, her fan club takes him out back and beats him up. One day, while taking out the trash, he looks up to see a school building falling on top of him. He is saved at the very last moment by the same beautiful girl, Ayaka, that he's never even had a full conversation with. She finally speaks to him, revealing that she's been protecting him in secret, but now that someone is attacking him directly, she no longer needs to do it covertly. It turns out that Ayaka is a fire witch and there are other witches of the world who want to capture Honoka and use him for the power that he possesses inside of him. Number 5. Soul Buster. The history books say that in the era of the 12 Kingdoms, this land was a place of never-ending war. A young high school student, Sanshin, who hates his city's history, is troubled by a certain dream. When he wakes up from the dream, strange things begin to happen, one after another. And without understanding what's going on, he suddenly finds himself facing Gien, one of the generals from the Romance of the Three Kingdoms, who is trying to kill him. Just before Gien's blade strikes home, a mysterious beautiful woman appears in front of Sanshin. What trials await Sanshin as he witnesses the terrible battle between the two generals of the Three Kingdoms. Number 4. Strike the Blood. Kojo Akatsuki's days as an ordinary high school student in the Demon District of Itogami Island come to an abrupt end, after a faithful encounter leaves him with the remarkable abilities of a vampire. It isn't long before he is thrust into the center of attention when it is discovered that he is the fourth progenitor, an immensely powerful vampire who must consider to be merely a legend. Fearing Kojo's destructive potential, the Lion King organization sends in an apprentice sword shaman, Yukina Himeragi, to monitor and should he become a threat, kill the boy. Deemed the world's most powerful vampire, forced together by circumstance, the two form an unlikely alliance as Kojo comes to terms with his ability and they both struggle to protect the city from various emerging chaotic forces. Number 3. High School DxD. The high school student Isen Hyodo is a run-of-the-mill pervert who does nothing productive with his life, peeping on women and daydreaming of having his own harem one day. Things seem to be looking up for Issei when a beautiful girl asks him out on a date, although she turns out to be a fallen angel who brutally kills him. However, he gets a second chance at life when a beautiful student named Reyes Gremory, who is a top-class devil, revives him as her servant, recruiting Issei into the ranks of the school's occult research club. Slowly adjusting to his new life, Issei must train and fight in order to survive the violent world of angels and devils. Each new adventure leads to many hilarious and risque moments with his new comrades, all the while having his new life a secret from his friends and family in High School DxD. Number 2. Guilty Crown. Japan, 2039. 10 years after the outbreak of the apocalypse virus, an event solemnly regarded as Lost Christmas. The once proud nation has fallen under the rule of GHQ, an independent military force dedicated to restoring order. Funeral Parlor, a guerrilla group led by the infamous Gai Tutsugami, act as freedom fighters, offering the only resistance to GHQ's cruel despotism. Inori Yuzuriha, a key member of Funeral Parlor, runs into the weak and insociable Shu Oma during a crucial operation, which results in him obtaining the Power of Kings, an ability which allows the wielder to draw out the manifestations of an individual's personality or voids. Now an unwilling participant in the struggle against GHQ, Shu must learn to control his newfound power if he is to help take back Japan once and for all. Guilty Crown follows the action-packed story of a young high school student who is dragged into a war, possessing an ability that will help him uncover the secrets of the GHQ, Funeral Parlor, and Lost Christmas. However, he will soon learn that the truth comes at a far greater price than he could have imagined.
Deep down, I know I'm a fighter. Deep down, I know my desires. Everybody thinks that I'm just a liar. They don't know what I got inside ya. I'm not one to fight fire with fire.
Number 1. Noragami. In times of need, if you look in the right place, you just may see a strange telephone number scrawled in red. If you call this number, you will hear a young man introduce himself as the Yato god. Yato is a minor deity and a self-proclaimed delivery god who dreams of having millions of worshippers. Without a single shrine dedicated to his name, however, his goals are far from being realized. He spends his days doing odd jobs for 5 yen apiece, until his weapon partner becomes fed up with her useless master and deserts him. Just as things seem to be looking grim for the god, his fortune changes when a middle school girl, Hiyori Iki, supposedly saves Yato from a car accident, taking the hit for him. Remarkably, she survived, but the event has caused her soul to become loose, and hence able to leave her body. Hiyori demands that Yato return her to normal, but upon learning that he needs a new partner to do so, reluctantly agrees to help him find one. And with Hiyori's help, Yato's luck may finally be turning around. Well, this was today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to leave your like and subscribe to the channel. Also, enter my Discord. The server link will be in the description. Anyway, see you guys in the next video.